guys, I'm here with another tech review. Make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss out on any fascinating tech videos. I found the cheapest price of the Redmi 9 to be $139 US, which is about 125 euros, 110 pounds, 9,850 Indian rupees, or 205 Australian dollars. The phone was released on June 10. So is it worth the hype? Let's find out. The Redmi 9 has the Helio G80 chipset, which is actually not too bad, though it's not great. It's comparable, if not a tiny bit better than the Snapdragon 665 chipset. The storage ranges from 32 to 64 gigabytes, and the RAM ranges from 3 to 4 gigabytes. I definitely recommend the options with 64 gigabytes of storage and 4 gigabytes of RAM, because the newer versions of Android generally require at least 4 gigabytes of RAM to run smoothly. The phone has microSD support, so if you do run out of storage, just pop in one of those microSD cards. The phone has a 5020 mAh battery, which is still slightly bigger than the S20 Ultra's battery. And since the processor isn't as power hungry, the battery's really great, especially when you combine that with the 18-watt fast charging that the phone can handle, though you only get a 10-watt charger in the box. The display is a 6.53-inch 1080p IPS LCD panel with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. The rest of the phone is made of plastic, and the back has this nice reflective thing going on, which I'm a big fan of. The phone is pretty durable too, but I would be more worried about scratches than anything, which is the case for most phones that I review. The front of the phone has a small V-shaped water drop notch in the center of the top section of the phone, which does feel a tad outdated, but I would say that it doesn't look too bad. The phone has an 83.2% screen-to-body ratio. The phone weighs 198 grams, which gives it a sturdy and premium feel. Unfortunately, there's no IP rating. There's a headphone jack, I'm sold, and also a Type-C port. Oh, and there's also an IR blaster, which is kinda strange considering that they would want to save costs and no one really uses that, but whatever. In terms of camera capability, on the back you get a 13-megapixel wide sensor with autofocus, an 8-megapixel 118 degrees ultra-wide sensor, a 5-megapixel macro sensor, and a 2-megapixel depth sensor. On the front you get an 8-megapixel wide sensor. The photo quality is pretty great, but the video quality is near garbage. There's a fingerprint scanner which can be found on the side of the phone. The phone comes in either carbon grey, sunset purple, or ocean green. The phone has a 19.5:9 screen aspect ratio, and the OS is Android 10 with the MIUI 12 skin. This phone is pretty great. The processor is okay, the photo quality is awesome, the display is pretty great, the battery is awesome, and the design is pretty great. It's better than its biggest competitor, the Galaxy A11, especially in terms of display quality, which is kinda strange considering that Samsung makes most smartphones displays. I would personally recommend that you maybe spend a little more on your phone so that you get a great chipset, especially when you consider that phones like the iPhone 11, OnePlus 8, S10 Lite, and Mi 10 5G don't cost you an arm and a leg, but give you really great processors. But for this price, you really can't go wrong with the Redmi 9. I would say that it's the best phone at $150. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to leave a comment with your answer to Tech with Sim question 1, which is, what was your first phone and why did you buy it? Make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon. Also, join my Discord server. I'll catch you in the next one.